We're now joined by Rinat Avisar. She's the founder of the Equinote Association and the program Kelim Mashvim. Cinemas and music venues are not very accessible, Rinat, I would say, to many that are suffering from all sorts of disabilities. I think maybe if you're mentally 100% okay or almost okay, but you're on a wheelchair, then you can make your way through. But if it's anything beyond that, it's very hard to actually enjoy a lot of the venues in Israel and also a lot of the kinds of content that are being performed, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we founded this organization. It's called Equinote. And the idea behind it is how to allow children to consume culture in a way that's suitable for them. If they need to have a smaller groups, if they need to have preparation, if they need to have any aids to help them, and also to find many creative ways to create art, which is suitable for both people, children with and without. So we can combine them into the society and make them part of it and not exclude them from society.
Just recently we saw there was a teenager in Israel who enjoys music very much, and he was shy and his family was shy to take him to the Israeli Philharmonic. Finally, the Minister of Culture, Rinat, went with him, and the whole audience was told if he makes strange sounds during the concert or anything, then please be patient and understanding. I do want to ask if you're working with existing venues, or are you...
No, we are creating our own art and our own way. And in this specific program, the idea is how to allow children that with disability, mental or physical, to play instruments, for example. Because, of course, if they have only 2 fingers, for example, walking, then they cannot play any normal instrument. And then we had this cooperation with Arkana Strum. It's a Israeli company that invent those instruments by Boaz Reinschreiber. He's a musician, and he want to teach kids in his village. And then come to him this beautiful girl, and Gil, and she asked him, how can I play? I want to play. And she's sitting on a wheelchair. So he really developed for years this special instrument for kids. And now this instrument is going into schools and places, and in this particular program, we try to bring it into the Arab society. Also, it's a cooperation between few cities and in Israel and abroad.
And art is so important, right, for all of us living life and listening to music, seeing the arts, and especially and even more so perhaps for people with disabilities, the ability to connect through music or through art and consume it in a way that's suitable for them and that's done right for them, right?
Exactly. It's like how to exclude them inside the society and let them dance and play. And also often we use many artists with disabilities in order to perform. We help them to create the performance so they can raise awareness to the issue.
Incredible.
If it's blindness or autistic, to explain how autistic person, a pianist and a singer, she said, everywhere I go in the world, if there is a piano there, I will get there just to sit in front of the piano and sing for you. I will go through the pass control and everything just for those moments. So we do both sides.
And what an inspiration this must be for the audiences, seeing that it's possible, seeing somebody who is their peer performing with the music. How on earth do you start such an endeavor, and why?
Yeah, me and my husband, we are musicians. I play the double bass, and he's a wind player. And we come from the classic world, and we have girls with hearing aids. And then we connected these 2 almost opposite worlds into one show that we create. It's called Touching the Sounds with Beethoven. And that was the idea, to have an orchestra and artists on stage and let the children feel the music in their hands. And the idea is everything is possible by using some help to make children can have the experience of losing hearing like Beethoven did.
Of course.
And this was a nice concert success, and it's still running. And then we realized there are so many fields in this area that's between culture and disabilities that we can connect and create, and we have many things taking place and going on, and with many municipalities and
lovely
and government official government that help us to bring those dreams come true. And of course, in this case, the special thing is to bring it into the Arab society in Hebron and
in the West Bank.
Yeah, in the West Bank, and also in Jordan and in Israel, in Chur, Tzfat, many other places. And
may we all sing together Salam. Thank you very much, Rinat, for coming into our studio today, and best of luck in this coming school year. I hope you'll have many events and make a lot of many children happy.
Thank you very much.